What the heck? Do 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 Okay, we got a viewer. Yay, a viewer. Okay, we're going to go on to part 4 of It's Alive! It's Alive! Okay. Hello, welcome, concurrent viewer. Concurrent. As in at the same current. Okay. We're gonna go explore the moon. Bring back a stone with you. Why not some science data too? Sure. Ow, okay. Okay, if we're going to the moon, we're going to need stuff. We're not going to need any monopropellant, that's for sure. I do like rigid attachment on like everything, so we're going to do that. We're going to put a reasonably sized heat shield on there. And decoupler. And that's probably good enough for that. Let's do delta V as a vacuum. We've got 1533 meters per second, which is more than enough to land on the moon. Okay, what do we have in terms of science? Do we want to pack this thing with science? I mean, that would be pretty sweet to get lots of science. So you know what? I really do want to do that. So I'm going to go up with a larger fuel tank. Okay. Got science. Bring me that sweet, sweet science. Oh, that's not right. That's not right either. Okay. Sweet, sweet science. Yeah, that's good. That's what we want. We want to open that up. We want to do rigid attachment on all of these parts here, because we like rigid spacecraft. We don't like flipsy, floppy, dangly spacecraft. Okay, a way you can center these is by holding Shift and using the offset tool and just clicking it. Okay. Things are ridiculous. Okay. So we have some science experiments. Right, all the science experiments we really need, actually. And let's put in a couple batteries in there, just for good measure. Excellent, we got batteries. We do want a scientist in there, so you can, like, reset the experiments. But we're really needing a pilot, so, you know, there's that. Yeah. What, we do have... this. It has a crew capacity of 2. So, like, maybe we should just, go ahead and use that for our spacecraft instead of this other thing, right? And this has a blader, right? So it can presumably come back from re-entry, although it's kind of, can EVA out of there? Presumably, I think they can. Oh my gosh. Okay. I forgot about these. So we got the Probodobodime Experiment Control System. Requires power, and then the Cargo Storage Unit. Cargo Storage Unit. So, like, I guess that's if we want to bring our stuff back. Huh. Who would want to bring their stuff back? Ugh. Should we do that? Bring our stuff back? You know, things that we find. Because apparently can't take it with the command pod. I'm not sure about that, but you might not be able to bring rocks back in a command pod. We'll find out. In which case, we might want to consider putting it in here. Nah. Put it up there on top. Just to make absolutely sure it comes back with us. Yeah, because obviously it wouldn't if it wasn't that. This is good. This is good. So we have ourselves a lander. It's not exactly the most friendly. So we're going to do this, actually. We are going to do this. Because we can. And we really should. Okay, so these will land. Touch down. You know what? I don't need that. Don't need that at all. Because we have those. Actually, I do need that. Because after we get those experiments, what are we going to do? We're going to send this home. Nicely. Okay, smallest tank. There we go. We got a small tank. And then, don't we have like an ant engine? We don't have like a tiny little engine? No little engine that can? Okay. That's what we're doing then. Yep. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oof. That's kind of obnoxious that I've got a deadweight engine on this, but it'll work. Okay, we'll just pop that sucker on there. Raise that up to like... No. Oh, come on! You couldn't... There we go. Finally got that to work. Okay. So we got landing legs, and that should keep it fairly sturdy. And then, yeah, that'll carry it off into orbit. Yep. Yep, that does look good. Let's make sure that those are in vacuum stats. Okay, 747 meters per second. What, it's about 1800. That's about what we need to do. So we need to get this up into orbit. So let's retract these legs here, and then put a decoupler there, and now let's build that fuel tank that it needs to get there. That's too big. That's right. Okay. Let's see, 17 tons, 8 tons, 17 tons, so I just gained 9 tons. Okay, that's good with me. Just for... So there, it gained about 10 tons. Okay, 20 tons. And this thing's, thrust! Thrust, atmospheric sea level, 374 kilonewtons. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll definitely work pretty well. But okay. Oh, what's our other option? Sweet! Fuel delivery overlay. So those will function exactly as required. Okay, so now we got 44 tons, and we have enough lift-off mass to take care of that. So that's definitely going to orbit. That should be enough delta V, but just to give us just the right amount of margins, let's slap on a couple of solid rocket boosters. Just a couple little guys. Yeah. There we go. Plenty of delta V to do whatever we want. Yeah, I like the look of that rocket. There we go. Okay, fly in the atmosphere. To do that, you gotta have fins, right? Okay. I think that looks good. Let's manage the crew. And let's make sure that rigid attachment is enabled for all of these things. Okay, so we have a pilot and an engineer. Well, I don't want an engineer, I want a scientist. Who's the best scientist I have? That would be Harbus! Harbus, you are going to the moon. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet! Alright. I think that's everything that we need here. Is it? Is it? Is it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, no, it is not. Because we gotta open this up. We gotta put in a reaction wheel here because this is rather massive and unwieldy. We don't want that going on, and we probably want. We have a couple of batteries in there, so this is good. This is a good spacecraft. It is going to go to the moon. We're gonna call it crazy enough to work. Alright. Okay. Save. Launch. Alright. Going to the mun. Going to the mun. 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 Oh boy. So, as you can see, the mun is right there. Right next to the sun. Which means I don't have to do much steering here. Oh! Oh, that's terrible. Oh. That's not good. That's not going to get us very far. Actually, I gotta revert to vehicle assembly. Wait a minute, I'm able to revert? That doesn't sound right. Let's just add a couple of SRBs just to give us a little bit more, more boost. So, you know what? How about just a couple of these? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. And because we have all that extra weight, Let's go ahead and add one of those. There, that's going to be our rocket to the moon. Let's see, how much did that weigh? 18 tons, and how much thrust does this provide? Sea level 10 tons? Yeah, this should be good. Okay. Now we are good to go to the moon. So that's what we're gonna do. Crazy enough to work. There we go. That's an actual reasonable amount of thrust that we have there, and we'll just keep that on that prograde vector till about now. I think if I just stay on this flight profile, it's going to take me all the way to the moon. I really do think that. It's just crazy enough it might work. Yeah, that's about right. That's about the right flight profile there. Yeah, this is just about perfect. Yeah, this is gonna work. Holy cow. Whoop! Okay, periapsis of the moon. 92 kilometers. There we go, 17 kilometers. That's a quite reasonable periapsis on that flight profile. Perfect. That was perfect. Look, that all the debris is on suborbital trajectories. In fact, we're technically on a suborbital trajectory. Pretty neat. I've never seen rocket launch quite like that one, where I didn't even have to perform a circularization or anything. Just direct descent to the moon. Alright. Can turn off stability. We could just time accelerate till we get there. Why don't we open up our instrument bay. We can observe mystery goo. And space near Kerbal, not really worth a whole lot. Let's see, I think if we get up to about 300 kilometers or so, we're not near Kerbal anymore. High over Kerbal, yes, that's a good one. Okay. Observe materials bay. High over Kerbal. Log pressure data. Log temperature. Excellent! Excellent! And let's send Harbus on EVA. Okay. And Harbus, you are going to perform an EVA report. Yep, that's very good. Very good. And you are going to collect the data and restore that mystery goo canister. You're also going to take the data from the pressure data. And you're going to take the data from the collect that data too. You're going to remove that data. And you're going to get back in your spacecraft. And we're just going to time accelerate until we are flying to the moon. Woo! Yeah! Why does it say our surface velocity is so high? I don't understand it. Because we are beyond geosynchronous? But wouldn't the... Doesn't quite make sense. Alright, go to the sphere of influence transition. Okay, here's where we do another round of scientific tests. Harbus, you need to go on EVA. You need to take an EVA report. Okay, that's not necessary actually. Okay, you're gonna go down here and you're going to restore that. And then you're going to observe the materials bay and collect the data and restore it again. Okay, now the mystery goo. We're going to observe the mystery goo and you're going to collect the data and you're going to restore it. You're going to log pressure data. You're going to take the data. You're going to log temperature, and you're going to take the data. Okay, so that's a whole bunch of science experiments that we just took. High over the moon. Next thing on the agenda is to drop into a low lunar orbit. Okay, we are in low lunar orbit. Sweet. Okay. Now that we are in low lunar orbit, you're going to go on another EVA, of course. You're going to turn on your RCS. We're going to take you over the top of this time. Switch the camera mode to free. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Observe the materials bay. Ooh, materials in space near the moon. Collect and restore that. We're going to observe mystery goo. Collect that data and restore that. We're going to log the temperature. Going to log the pressure data. We're going to take that data, and we're going to take that data, and you're going to perform an EVA report from the moon's highlands. Okay. Store experiments. And board. Okay, our next item on the agenda is we're going to perform landing. So we're just going to do that right now. Alright. That sounds good. That'll put us, ooh, nice, into the crater there. Well, that's an interesting choice. Actually, I do want to go south and a little bit higher, so I'm gonna fire the engines right about here. Take us a little south into that crater. $28, $15, so that's about 13 seconds difference. I think that we should probably be pointing retrograde right around now. And we're going to time accelerate till about here. Okay, that looks like we should probably start to slow down. Okay, 273 meters per second. We are coming in hot. Yep, I go really quiet on the intense parts. That's typical. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Whew. Save myself from tipping over there. Okay. Well, let's do a crew report from the moon's twin craters. Sweet. Let's do observe mystery go. Log pressure data. Log temperature. Observe materials bay. Alright, Harbus. Okay, and let's huh. So surface sample. I can't take a surface sample? Interesting! Remove helmet, plant flag. Well, I'm definitely planting a flag. And first, Kerbal Mun landing. The dust is really itchy. Okay. Ooh, oh man! Sliding on the ground. Okay. Let's fly over to one of these rocks, shall we? Oh, that's not one of the rocks. Is this one of the rocks I can sample? Nope. Sliding on my face. Okay, what's one of the rocks I can sample? Oh, I think there's one right over here. Let's try that. Because I think those are normal terrain scatters here. Yeah, that's a regular terrain scatter, but that seems like a special terrain scatter. Must be different. Must be different. I am getting that. I'm gonna get that rock. Ooh, slow down. Slow down, jetpack. Pick up moonstone. Okay. Moonstone analysis from the moon's surface. These grayish plain stones may not look like...